AITA for questioning why I'm being asked to sign a postnup after 20 years. My 39F husband, 40M, and I have been together for 25 years, married for 20, no kids. We got together in high school, married shortly after graduation. I went to college, got a business degree, landed a corporate job. He started college too, but was unsure about his path. A few years into my job, I had saved enough for a down payment on a house, mainly thanks to living with my in-laws rent-free for 3 years. I bought the home, and since my husband had no income at the time, he wasn't on the loan. The bank required him to sign a quit-claim deed. After 6 years in community college, he quit to pursue freelance art. He earned some money and got a part-time job to cover his spending, gas, and eating out. I've always covered the mortgage, utilities, pet care, groceries, and most of our entertainment. When COVID hit, he lost his part-time job and had a back injury. Now he only relies on his freelance work, which isn't steady. A few years ago, he inherited 2 properties from relatives. He wanted to build rental units on one, but couldn't qualify for a loan, so I co-signed. The loan is in both our names. He agreed to put me on the title. I helped with everything: architect meetings, permits, inspections, and even contributed extra funds when the loan ran out. He promised to pay me back. 2 years later, I'm still waiting. Before we got the loan, he asked me to sign a document saying I had no claim to the property. I didn't think much of it then, but I've been heavily involved, more than I imagined. I found the property manager, dealt with tenants, handled listings, because he said he didn't have the patience. Recently, he brought up the postnup again. I understand I don't have a right to inherited property, but I do believe I have a claim to the additions I helped fund and build. He says I shouldn't benefit from his family's inheritance, but I'm not trying to take his family's property. I just don't want to be erased from something I helped make happen. He says he doesn't trust me now because I won't sign. That stings. There was never a postnup mentioned when all we had was the house under my name. He says the quit-claim deed means he has no claim to our house, but that's not how things work in a community property state. I know a postnup could protect my assets too, my house, my 401k, and future alimony, but the damage has already been done. His mistrust and the way it makes me feel like a doormat after 20 years is hard to ignore. At this point, I'm thinking divorce. I wouldn't ask for his properties. I just want him to refinance and take my name off the loan. I still love him deeply, and I know he loves me too. But this whole situation makes me feel like everything I've done to support him means nothing. Am I wrong to feel this way? Am I not seeing something from his side? Or is this just what happens when trust begins to fade?